Susan, when I saw your work in The Great Waldo Pepper, I identified with you because I've always wanted to walk wings of an airplane. Was that fun?
It was fun, and it isn't that difficult, and it's just kind of stupid. When I saw it later, I thought I never should have done that.
Yeah.
But it was fun. The whole film was a lot of fun to make, and it's always nice to do one of those action kind of films just for those reasons. And it's also fascinating to watch how they work everything out. You know, special effects men are always geniuses, so it was lots of fun.
Do you ever look at yourself like that and say, gosh, I didn't do that?
Oh yeah, when I saw the film, finally, I never thought about it when I did it because George didn't ask me. He just said, okay, today you'll get out, be careful, don't walk between the struts because your foot will go through the wing. And I said, okay, and I did it, and I had total confidence in the men that were flying. And then I saw it on the screen, and I thought, my God, that was one of the most foolish things you've ever done. And Redford actually went out to the very end. I only took a few steps out of the plane. He went to the very end and had to say, I love it or something, and looked so frightened they couldn't use the footage. And that angered him quite a bit, but it just seemed to be the thing to do at the time.
Kind of hard to say, I love it, while biting your nails.
While you're, yes, gripping so that your lungs, yeah.
But I think all women will identify with Kathy in The Other Side of Midnight in one way or another. While we may not want to walk wings, Kathy is all women.
Well, it's interesting you say that because I'm hoping that people want Kathy to triumph, and I'm hoping that people like her because I think she's likable and she tries hard and she's a fighter, et cetera, et cetera. But I hope there aren't that many victimized women. You know, I hope that they won't have to be left in caves before they start wakening up. So I'm hoping people, in a way, get impatient with her. I would hope now that women wouldn't take quite that much.
Well, of course, this may be the difference in a woman in the 40s and a woman today,
Oh,
too.
it most certainly is. I don't think it tries to make a statement about women's consciousness at this time. And I think it's just a romantic melodrama that shouldn't be taken incredibly seriously. But certainly her perseverance and her, I mean, I think she's a good person, you know, and I hope people do associate themselves with that.
She's such a pleasantly open person.
Oh, you thought so?
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
did. I did.
I
really
can't be
did.
very objective about it, you know. I don't think too much about characters. I don't tend to intellectualize too much when I go to do a role, and sometimes I'm not sure really. I know how she felt, but I don't know how she seems to other people.
Well, maybe that's because I wanted her to be that way. I don't really know, but...
Well, that's good. I'm flattered. That's fine.
Bill Frazier is from very close to Tulsa. Clu Gulager is
he's
from
wonderful.
Muskogee, and it was pleasant to see him also. I always kept thinking, surely he's going to take her to the door tonight.
Well, actually, we did have a little bit more interacting that was cut for the sake of economy of time. But I think they felt that since the relationship couldn't develop, that they might as well nip it in the bud rather than spend extra time that was needed for other things.
Yeah. What kind of a role now?
Well, I would love to do a romantic comedy,
Would you?
either contemporary or period. I like movies between men and women, and I like them when women have as much to do in them as men. And I'd like to play a bright woman who's caring, and anything that will make me grow as an actress. You know.
Would you like to play a not bright woman?
I don't know if there is such a thing as a not bright woman. If she's streetwise, then that's enough. But no, I couldn't play someone that isn't aware in some way, because usually that just means the character hasn't been developed. If the point of the piece is that she's stupid, then maybe that could be interesting. I don't know. But usually those are characters that aren't very well developed, and then I'm bored with them.
You have such a quality about your eyes and your face that says, but I do know, I am aware, and it's delightful.
Oh, you'd be surprised how stupid I can be sometimes.
Yeah, I would, as a matter of fact, if you can.
When I make mistakes, they're gloriously glaring ones.
Any gal that can even look pretty in curlers and then look gorgeous without them has got to have a lot going for her.
Thank you.
Yeah, how much we enjoyed you, and how nice to visit with you today.
Thank you very much for asking me.